Hi, Jimmy Rogers here with the One Water Yacht Group. I'm here today at the Miami Boat Show 2023 to present to you the all-new Absolute 52 Fly. I'm very excited to show you this all-new model from Absolute. It is incredible, packed with all new features, the latest in technology, design, layout, spaciousness, and functionality. I think you're going to find it as amazing as I do after this video tour. Come on, let's take a look. We're here today on the aft deck swim platform of the Absolute 52 Fly. A couple of quick things to note here. You do have an enormous swim platform that is the same size as the larger 56 Fly model and carries the entire beam of the boat. This makes it a very functional swim deck, and you also have available staple rails on the back and boarding handrails to make it a very safe and wonderful place to be hanging out. You can also lower this down, and there's a retractable staircase that deploys underneath these steps that make it very easy to get in and out of the water and use it as a bathing platform. You also have the option to add a sunshade that comes off the aft flybridge terrace and goes down to carbon fiber poles that you see the entry points here. So you can also have shade and make this an extremely functional beach club and swim deck. An exciting feature that you're now seeing through the Absolute Fly line is the aft deck terrace. What they were able to do here was pull the aft deck all the way back directly, and endpoint being at the swim platform, to give you an enormous amount of aft deck space. I would challenge you to find another 52 flybridge yacht that has anywhere close to this much space. A great feature of this is on the aft deck terrace here is the functional movable couches and furniture. These are movable and they sit on rubber stoppers, so they're very easy and they don't slide around, but they're easy to move. You can do multiple different configurations here depending on how you want to be and how you want to be situated. You also have a movable and foldable teak table here. Obviously standard on the aft deck is the cockpit sole, which gives you a wonderful, nice feel. Another great feature of this aft deck is how spacious and open it feels. You don't have these big chunky fiberglass walls here. You have a wonderful, beautiful appearance of smoked glass, stainless steel, and fiberglass that gives a wonderful open and airy feel on this aft deck terrace. There's also a lot of nice touches here that are little details that all pull together to make this truly stunning. Little things like headliners covered in vinyl. You have beautiful inlaid LED curved lights here. You also have, in the evening time, a lot of recessed lighting that really pops, that's multicolor, that comes out when you have an evening setup here on the boat. Additionally, for the ultimate in functionality for the owner-operator, you do have an aft deck docking station here with your thruster controls, Volvo Penta engine display, and joystick control, as well as storage underneath. Lowering this window that takes you from the galley to the aft deck creates a seamless flow for entertaining. When you close this over after putting it down, it gives you a wonderful bar space to serve drinks, cocktails, food, whatever, directly from the galley, which is in your center point for entertaining on this yacht. Coming in from the aft deck into the living space of the yacht, first thing you notice, triple pane large sliding doors that fully open up to create this seamless flow of indoors and outdoors, especially with this window lowered. Some people may say in warmer climates, oh my gosh, you're going to let all the air conditioning out. It's going to be hot in here. Not to worry. Absolute really air conditions their yachts extremely well. Even standing here with this wide open, you can feel the cool air conditioning blowing on you, so you don't have to worry about getting too hot in the cabin on those hot summer days here. So here on the port side of the galley, I want to point out a couple of the storage areas that you have here. There are many of them. So upper cabinets here, you have beautiful painted lacquer cabinets. Storage area here, storage area here, and two opening storage areas here. One thing to note on all of these storage spaces that you see in the galley, they're closed by magnetic latches, so you don't have any of those plastic catches that slam or make a loud noise, but they are strong enough to hold it in place. Down here you see your microwave convection oven, your Bosch 4-burner cooktop. Here you have two storage places for drinks, where you can put ice in the drinks and keep a cool wine bottle, champagne bottle, what have you. Underneath the sink, you also have a ton of storage down below. It goes all the way back to behind that sofa forward. Again, a ton of storage. On this side, you have areas for maybe a spice rack, smaller items. Every little space is utilized that you notice. There's nothing left open or left to chance. They make the best use of storage that I've seen in quite a while. Here as well, dishwasher. So you're not without all of your appliances. And this is the port side of the galley. On the starboard side here, we have the very large refrigerator, and below it, the freezer. And moving forward a little bit here, you do have, via beautiful leather latch, your designated storage for your dishware. And also glass storage and serving tray storage. One thing to note as well that you'll see throughout the yacht, there are some different types of woods in different colors of oak that you'll see here. The dark tonation with the lighter tonation mixed together. Some areas have more of a high gloss sheen to it, some are satin, and it just really sets the yacht off and gives it a wonderful refined look. Going forward here into the salon, a couple of quick things to note. I'm 6'2". Look at the headroom. Plenty of headroom here and through the transition back to the galley. Does not feel small, does not feel enclosed in. A lot of natural light coming in and a lot of open space to move around. You'll notice here on the port side, you have a large U-shaped seating area with an electric high-low table that does fold out. It's in the lighter oak color to create more of an experience for indoor dining, or if you were just lounging watching TV here, you can lower it down and turn it into a cocktail table. On the starboard side, to enhance your seating capacity here that you have on board, you also have the settee to the right. Underneath the settee, again, storage. They really thought of it all. You have storage drawers underneath that give you plenty of space. On this side as well, you do have the pop-up TV. You don't want to destroy the beautiful outdoor sight lines when you're on your yacht. So when you're not using the TV, it pops down. When you want it to come up, it comes up. Also to note here, in addition to the abundance of natural light, you have the option to have both port and starboard side windows that do go down. So depending on your climate and where you are and your comfort level, you can have a wonderful cross breeze flowing through your yacht with nice sea breeze coming in. You can also run your air conditioning units while they're down to keep it cool, but feel that beautiful ocean breeze while you're inside. Another nice feature here in the salon is the addition of a wine fridge that's close by. You can never have enough refrigeration space. That's very important on these yachts. In addition to the storage, is maximizing your refrigeration anywhere possible. And that is one little thing that does help with extra refrigeration storage. So we're here at the lower helm of the Absolute 52 Fly. You'll notice these beautiful handcrafted leather helm chairs that do go forward and back and have electric moving motions. You do have bolster seats on them as well for leaning back, or for sitting down, you can lower them down to have a nice, wonderful, comfortable seat in the chair. One absolute feature that you see throughout all of their yachts, the side pilot house door. This cannot be understated how easy this makes to be an owner-operator yacht. If you're running the yacht yourself with your family, you can very easily traverse the yacht running from the lower helm station by very easily opening this door and being able to walk either aft or forward to assist with docking as needed. Very easy to open and close. A couple of great technology features that you see on the Absolute 52 Fly. Some brand new items that have come out from both Volvo Penta and Garmin. First of all is the Garmin Surround View camera system. It's almost like your high-end luxury vehicle that you see. You feel like you have an view from above looking while you're docking that makes it extremely easy to see anything around you and cover any blind spot you may have. You also have a wonderful aft camera, 2 aft cameras, side cameras, and forward cameras that make it so easy to have situational awareness around you while you're docking. Another wonderful feature that you have is the Volvo Penta joystick docking system with all the latest updates and accessories that you can get with that. The Volvo Penta Dock Assist, the dynamic positioning system, and all the other features that come with this, as well as integrating the bow thruster with the functionality of the joystick, make this an incredibly easy yacht to move, dock, and function with very little experience necessary. Another thing that you have here as well is the proprietary Absolute vessel control system that allows you to see all of your vessel diagnostics, power, tank levels, bilge lights, bilges, lights, and an array of other features that make it very easy to have full control of your yacht at all times. Here we have the power distribution panel of the Absolute 52 Fly. It's located conveniently in the companionway right off of the lower helm station for easy access. One of the really great new features that Absolute has incorporated into their electrical system is the use of a power sharing module that allows you to power all of your systems off one 50 amp cord. You do, however, if you have a full yacht, you're using the washer, dryer, the stove, a hair dryer, everything, and really loading up the amperage of the yacht, they do have the ability to plug in an additional 50 amp cord that automatically manages the power properly, so you don't have to worry about tripping a breaker. A really, really great feature that enhances the functionality of the yacht. We're here on the Absolute 52 Fly again. Wanted to note really quick here how open and airy this yacht feels, even in the lower areas. I'm here at the companionway where you have access to all of your staterooms. Feels open and airy, and you see a lot of natural light come in from this area. So it still feels like you have a nice, bright, airy feel, even though you're going down into the cabins. Let's go take a look at the master stateroom. We're here inside the bow master cabin of the Absolute 52 Fly. One thing you'll notice that's just really incredible, the engineering that's involved to be able to execute a bow master stateroom with windows this large is something that Absolute alone has been able to figure out how to do. No other manufacturer under 60 feet at very least has been able to properly execute a bow master stateroom with this much volume. Going forward here, you do have a pocket door that closes in here, so you don't have any swinging door to take up more space. You have a wonderful bowl sink that's chrome plated, 3 storage drawers underneath, a wonderful little sill here storage area on either side of your beautiful circular mirror, a Tecma self-macerating head that you can also add a bidet function to, and a very large shower that you traditionally don't see on yachts of this type in any configuration, much less in a bow master stateroom. So a very incredible master suite layout that you just don't see in yachts this size, and Absolute has been able to execute so well. Few items to note in the bow master stateroom of the Absolute 52 Fly. Headroom. Again, I'm 6'2", and I have plenty of room. Does not feel tight or like the ceiling is low here. Again, bow master stateroom. This much volume and space, this much headroom. Truly incredible. I'm going to point out a couple of storage features as well. You do have the his and hers hanging closets. This is your port side hanging closet here with a mirror on the front. You do have a vanity here with pop-up mirror and seat. On either side, both port and starboard, nightstands with pull-out drawers on either side for your storage here. Moving forward on your port side, you do have your stereo controls, air conditioning controls, as well as, again, more storage space. Underneath the bed, you have huge storage drawers here and here, as well as on this side, you do have behind this mirror another hanging closet with safe. Another item as well that's really, really pleasing to the eye is the use of contrasting materials that Absolute does. Beautiful Italian design matched with the functionality and livability of this master suite. You do have beautiful headboard, different textures, feels. You have mixes of lacquered wood, dark wood, light wood, painted wood, textured wood, gloss wood, a lot of different things to catch the eye and really bring that rich, deep, beautiful Italian feel to the yacht. In the companionway here, you do have a combo washer dryer unit that's very easy to access from all the staterooms. And moving further back into your guest staterooms, one thing to note, for the guest head that these staterooms utilize, it does have a pocket door. So it's very easy to open and close for privacy, but does not obstruct the functionality and movement inside the companionway with the sliding door, and it does add to that feeling of spaciousness inside the yacht. We're here inside what seems like the master stateroom of the Absolute 52 Fly. It is indeed the second guest stateroom. Features, again, a full walk-around queen berth. This stateroom is located midships in the yacht, so traditionally, it does feel like a master stateroom. So if you have extra guests on board, another couple, they feel like they're getting the royal treatment here on board. A couple of little features here to note. Again, you do have the nice pocket sliding doors here. So when you close it for privacy, great. You can leave it open, and it's not a big swinging door that blocks another entryway or walkway when it's in the open position, which enhances the feeling of openness and spaciousness in the yacht. Another feature here that you have, nice big banks of drawers and doors on either side, both port and starboard, that enable you to have a ton of storage space when you're traveling. You do have both his and hers nightstands on either side with drawers. One other item to note in these staterooms in the master as well is USB-C plugs with outlet plugs on either side of the bed for your phone, Apple Watch, what have you, to charge at night in a convenient location. You also have on the starboard side of the yacht here a nice big hanging locker, very large. One thing that Absolute does, again, it's a small detail, but these little things add up to just create a wonderful feel of the yacht, is the usage of mirrors inside of here. You have a mirrored surface here, mirrored surfaces on either side of these very large windows that makes this stateroom feel so open. And again as well, just like the master stateroom, the use of contrasting materials from the headboard to the wall to the wood trims, it just gives that rich, luxurious Italian feel while still maintaining the headroom, the functionality, and the storage space that everybody needs in this size yacht. So we're in the third guest cabin of the Absolute 52 Fly. Here you'll note you do have two twin beds that do electrically slide together to create a larger bed. You also have a nice walkthrough here to the door that does have an enormous amount of access that's actually underneath the master stateroom that gives you, again, so much more storage than you'd expect in a 52-foot yacht. As well here, you do have a mirrored hanging closet for your guests. Nice porthole windows that can open if you wanted to get a breeze in here. A lot of glass panels on the sides that do give you that more open and spacious feel. And also, again, a lot of headroom here. Again, I'm 6'2", plenty of headroom to walk around this area. So what I'm going to do now is show you how these beds electrically, this is a standard feature on this yacht, slide over depending on who you have with you or who's staying with you, and allow you to have a walkthrough through the middle of the beds, as well as what appears now a nightstand. As well, you do have a TV here on this side for entertainment in the evening. So here we have the guest head of the Absolute 52 Fly. You do have the pocket sliding door that opens up, gives you a nice walkway and entry space into it. You do have the chrome-plated bowl sink, storage underneath, the wonderful self-macerating Tecma head that can also have a bidet function, abundant use of mirrors, medicine cabinet storage, and a very large walk-in shower with plenty of headroom for the taller guests. We're up here on the fly bridge of the all-new Absolute 52 Fly. When I first got up here, the first thing you realize and notice is, again, abundance of headroom above the hardtop, wonderful visibility at 360 degrees around you, tons of seating space, and one of the biggest wet bars I've seen under 60 feet. You have a full sink, ice maker, refrigerator, grill, storage space for a life raft and extra materials. You have modular furniture just like you do on the lower cockpit terrace that you can move around and change into different configurations to suit your liking. So if you wanted to get a lot of shade, you can sit under the hardtop. If you wanted to get a little bit of sun up here on the fly bridge, you can come back to this aft terrace seating area. Up here on the front of the fly bridge of the new Absolute 52 Fly, we immediately notice a lot of headroom over this giant hardtop, this beautiful circular light configuration that they have, a huge U-shaped seating area that fits many guests Very large teak table, so you can have a full meal up here at dinner if you choose to do so. One great feature here, utilizing the space that's available, is you have a very large forward sunbathing area that also has these forward-facing seat rests for use with the seat, or if you wanted to lower them down, it's very easy. They lower down to enlarge the sun pad and access to the sun pad. Going forward here, we do have two beautiful custom Absolute helm chairs at the helm, giving the driver excellent visibility throughout. You do have your full array of controls, just like your lower helm station. Chart plotters, access to your Absolute system, access to the Garmin surround view, Volvo Penta dynamic positioning system, and dock assist with the joystick docking system here, as well as a induction charger for your cell phone. They missed nothing. You have everything you need up here to have a wonderful view around you while driving the yacht, while getting in the beautiful ocean breeze. We're here on the bow of the all-new Absolute 52 Fly. Like everywhere else in this yacht, it is absolutely loaded with innovative features that enhance the functionality and usability of the yacht. You have throughout 4 different pop-up lights for wonderful ambient lighting in the evenings. You also have a great mezzanine seating area here and forward sun pad. To enhance the usability of this forward area for a dining space, you can move part of this sun pad forward for a backrest. Open the table. You have cup holders on all sides and a wonderful dining area out here on the bow. We also have carbon fiber poles that go here on the other side and further forward to have a mesh cover over here for excellent sunshade if desired. For storage options on the Absolute 52 Fly bow, you do have storage underneath each of these seats with lift-up tops to be able to access that. Also underneath here as well, underneath the sun pad, storage for dock lines, inflatable fenders, and other gear that you're able to store for easy access from the bow. For easy access to the yacht on either side, port and starboard, depending on your docking configuration, we do have really nice opening side boarding gates here that give you very easy access to your pilot house door. You also have another one of these gates on the port side of the yacht, depending on your docking configuration, can give you a lot of options for ingress and egress from the yacht. A wonderful power-saving and very functional item that Absolute has started adding to their product line is the usage of solar panels on top of the Flybridge hardtop. They power an inverter system that can run all of your ship systems minus air conditioning when you're aboard to achieve the most quiet, serene feeling when you're at anchor. A very functional feature that you find on the Absolute 52 Fly are diesel fuel fills on both port and starboard side of the yacht. You do have gravity-fed tanks on port and starboard side of the engine room, so you can fill the entire yacht all the way up from one side. So you don't have to fill one and then move around to the other one. It makes it very easy depending on your fuel dock and your fueling situation. On the Absolute 52 Fly, on the transom deck here, we do have an access to a crew quarter space that you open up, lift the deck up of the upper terrace here, and inside you do have a fully functional crew quarters with Tecma macerating head, shower, sink, storage space, and a single twin berth. Gives you plenty of functionality for if you chose to have a captain on board or a 4th stateroom for your guests. Here in the engine room of the Absolute 52 Fly, you have a wonderful spacious layout that makes it extremely easy for an owner-operator to check on his systems, do his pre-checks, pre-run checks, and be able to have wonderful visibility all around to check on his systems. You see here in between the motors is the generator. Where I'm sitting right here is the gyro stabilizer. Both engines, port and starboard, have very easy access to your sea strainers, as well as your sea strainers right here below the floor for your seakeeper and your generator. I can very comfortably walk around to the outboard sides of each of these engines to be able to fully look at and check out all of the systems I have on board. Again, wonderful access that in a yacht this size with this much volume, it's just incredible how they're able to incorporate the amount of space and functionality with how many features they have on this yacht. Really impressive. The Absolute 52 Fly is equipped with two Volvo Penta D8 engine with IPS 800 pod drives that achieve a top speed of 30 knots with a cruising speed of 25 knots and a cruising fuel rate of a little bit over 2 nautical miles per gallon. The length overall of the Absolute 52 Fly is 54 feet 11 inches with a beam of 14 feet 11 inches. The fuel tank capacity, which it has two tanks for a total of 475.5 gallons, and a freshwater capacity of about 170 gallons.